Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 9th. This week, Scorpio, sorry, Butterfingers, right? We're going to just jump right in here and take a look at what is going on for you at this time, Scorpio. I'm using the True Black Tarot, is what this deck is called. I realize that you probably can't see the name of that deck there, but we are just going to jump right in here and see what is going on for you. It's interesting that you have the wolf and the coyote showing up here, so I'm definitely noticing that. Kind of reminds me of the moon card. It's like there's a dog and a coyote or a dog and a wolf on the moon card in the tarot, depending on who you ask, right? But I feel that this is kind of like a good thing for you here for some reason. So let's see here, Scorpio. What is going on for you? You start off with this wolf card, like I said. In this deck here, this is the Tarot of the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. This is a deck that can... in this deck, the wolf represents like family or being a leader in your family or, something along those lines as well, or really taking the lead. I do feel for some of you, there's a situation here, and it might not be in your family, but you have the 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands here, and then you have the 10 of Cups here. It's like, I feel like you're drawing a line in the sand. To me, the 7 of Wands is my card of kind of drawing a line in the sand, like saying this is how things are going to be. And I get that energy for you here, Scorpio, where I feel like you're deciding that things are going to be a certain way in your life. And if people don't like that, they can leave or, not join you, basically. It's almost like this reading is really saying there's a leap of faith you're going to want to take, right? Going this way, 7 of Wands, Tower, 5 of Wands, not crazy about this diagonal right here. Going this way, much better. 10 of Cups, Tower to the Fool. And even though the Tower is here, number one, the Tower is your card. Number two, we have a choice with the Tower. On the Tower, there's traditionally a person who's like jumping out like this head first, and then there's another person who's being like pushed back, right? And they're like falling out of the tower, freaking out. And it's like, I would like to ask that person, number one, like you saw the smoke, you saw the fire, why are you surprised that you got pushed out of the tower, right? That's the question that we need to ask the surprised person. The smart person who's jumping out is like, F it, I'm not gonna, burn alive, I'm gonna jump out of this tower. So for some of you, I get this feeling here where I just feel like saying you're right about something with the 7 of Wands. It's like you see something happening in your life where I feel like you're getting ready to jump ship, where you're like, I need to make a change. I need to get away from this energy. And all 3 water signs have kind of had like a similar story, but it's like there's something where it's like you're really going to have to be the one to take the lead. And what I mean by that is like maybe in your job or in your business, I feel like you could be seeing things are not going in the right direction, or it's like you're seeing that you need to make a change. I would trust your instincts. I'm getting major kind of like instinct vibes here, Scorpio, where it's like internally, I feel like that something, it's like you have a belief, and I feel like you need to trust that belief. For others, maybe you want to move. The Tower can just be a move. Maybe you just want to make a change. And I feel like this is more of an instinct. And I'm not even so sure that it's intuitive. I do feel like there's an intuitive kind of thing going on here in this middle row that we're going to talk about, where it's like intuitively you feel like you should be making a change, but it's more of like an instinct where it's like you kind of sense, something maybe isn't right or that you need to change something. You have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups here. It's like fortune after difficulty. I mean, I love the 10 of Cups. To me, it is a card of like fortune after difficulty or improvement coming in for you, good things coming in for you here. Even the 8 of Wands is quick success coming in for you as well. 8 of Wands is a conclusion. 8 of Wands can kind of represent the end of something or something coming to an end. But again, I'm seeing this more as like messages. The 8 of Wands is a card of communication, and I do feel like you're receiving communication, but it's not like words. It's not like somebody, I am saying it to you right now, but I feel like it's more kind of like instinct and a little bit of your intuition here. I would say it's more like your guides or the universe is kind of pushing you in a certain direction. But I also feel like you have certain beliefs. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of like knowing that you know something, whatever it is that you know, right? But I just get this sense here, Scorpio, having rambled on and said what I said, I get this sense that, I feel like people around you could be saying that you're wrong, or people around you could be making it seem like it's not the right decision. But I feel like it is the right decision, is what I would say too. I feel like you need to trust your instincts here more than anything. It's like something is the truth. It reminds me of, there's this meme about Bitcoin going around where it's like some girl breaks up with her boyfriend because he was investing in Bitcoin when it was like $1. And then like years later, when Bitcoin went up, she hits him up, right? I get that. I'm not saying it's Bitcoin, but I'm just giving you an example here, Scorpio, where it's like, I feel like there's something that you're right about here in this first row about a change that you need to make. It's like maybe everybody around you is like saying, you're crazy. Again, could you imagine if you were buying Bitcoin when it was like $1? Everybody would be like, that's the stupidest. Back when Bitcoin came out, people were making fun of it, right? But it's like now you would be rich. So it's like, I kind of get that sense here where I wouldn't even say people are calling you crazy. I don't think it's that, big of a deal. I think this is more like you want to leave your work. Maybe everybody's like, why would you leave this job? This is like perfectly secure and you have a 401k and all this other stuff. You see something different. There's a change here. Same thing with a relationship. It's like maybe you are in a relationship with a person. Everybody's like, why would you leave this person? But maybe something they don't. And that's like the feeling I get here. I would trust your instincts. Here you go. You have the Coyote spirit. This card says, trust in divine detours. Again, not really intuitive, but I feel like it's more your guides or maybe keep guiding you in a certain direction. I keep getting something about repeated mistakes. That's like the word that is popping into my head here with this card. I feel like you need to listen to those mistakes. Like if you're trying to, maybe you're, trying to start a YouTube channel. I feel like every time you try to upload videos, maybe your internet goes out. I feel like it's the universe like saying, don't do this. I'm not saying it's like YouTube, but I'm just saying, there's like something I feel that is happening in your life where it's like it keeps getting blocked or it keeps getting shut down or something like that. I feel like you need to trust in those detours. I feel like you need to trust in those kind of mistakes. But this could be in any area of your life. It's like maybe you keep trying to get a raise or a promotion. Maybe it keeps getting blocked. I feel like it's the universe saying, hey, there is something much more abundant coming in for you here. But, you need to see it. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles here. Again, Pisces have this card as well. I love this Four of Pentacles. I think it's amazing. These butterflies are trying to break free out of that glass there that you can see on the card. And I think that's a perfect representation of the Four of Pentacles. It's like wanting to make a change but holding on to the past or holding on to what you've always known. Four of Pentacles says, make a change. You won't regret it. And that's kind of like the feeling I get here for you, Scorpio. I feel like it's saying it's time for you to break free from something that is like crumbling, something that isn't really going to last for a long period of time. That's like the sense that I get with this Tower card. It is a card of destruction. It is a little bit scary, right? No doubt about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But at the same time, I feel like you see it. Like I said, I feel like you see the smoke. You know that something isn't going to last or isn't going to work. And now it's time to make the change. I feel this Ten of Pentacles is almost the reward that you will be receiving through making a change. This top row here, it's like what you know deep down inside is going to lead to a new beginning. It's like if I take go this way, not good, right? Seven of Wands, Tower, Five of Wands, leading towards conflict. But I feel like this is saying if you don't, make a change, then Five of Wands. Going this way, Eight of Wands, quick success. Eight of Wands is a change to the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So everything here in your reading is saying deep down inside, you know exactly what to do in your life. You just have to do it. We're going to clarify this reading, and we're going to see kind of like where this is going more in just a minute. You have this Voyage card here. Look, there's a whale lifting up a baby whale here on this card, Scorpio. I feel like you are being lifted up by the freaking universe is what this is saying through making some sort of change. You have the Fool, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands here. I definitely feel like you're conflicted, but it's like, again, something is right. I was reading something, and I don't remember where it was. I don't even really remember what it was about, but it was about hope basically, and it was about why people, end up in like weird situations, and it's because we want to have hope, basically, us humans. It's like, the article is about like why people get stuck in bad situations or something like that, and it was like saying that, we want to have hope even in situations that we know aren't right. But here's the thing, is I feel like you need to get out of a situation. It kind of feels like a vague reading. I'm not going to lie to you, Scorpio, although I feel like if this reading is for you, it's making sense. if it's not, I would say this reading probably isn't for you this week. But I feel like you're leaping away from something and you're having a new beginning. This Fool card is amazing as well. So it's like you're taking some sort of leap of faith. The Three of Swords is like a little bit of heartbreak. I've talked about this a lot in the past. If we're making a change right now, there probably will be some Tower-ish, sadness or whatever, but it's not really sadness. It's like, I feel like the sadness that I get from the Three of Swords nowadays is it's more like, nostalgia. It's more like we are sad that things are different. It's like, thinking back on your childhood, and it's like now you're older. It's like, there are some positives and negatives to that. It's like when you're a child, you can get away with a lot more than you can when you're older. But at the same time, when you're older, you kind of have like a lot more freedoms, right? So it's kind of like that type of energy I get here. Five of Wands, I feel, is saying that you have learned a lot and now you're prepared for something. It's like, this looks like a wizard's wand, the middle wand here, which is like much more powerful than all the other wands that are around it. That's how I'm seeing this for you here, Scorpio. And it's almost like you're gaining new powers because of the difficulties you've been through. Let's clarify this reading. And let's get like an outcome and see where this is going. Between the Seven of Wands here and the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, happiness, success, your emotions overflowing, good things coming in for you. I get this sense of being like much more awake, much more alive. I don't feel like you necessarily feel this right now, but it's like you're making changes in your life. Could be with your health also. And I feel like these changes are making you feel, more awake, more alive, more ready to go, wanting to live, right? Between the Eight of Wands here and the Tower, you have the Tower. Basically, the universe saying, I meant what I said. So for some of you, I feel like you're allowing a Tower moment. I would say intuitively, if you're allowing a Tower moment, this is probably in your business. I feel like some of you could be saying like, hey, my business has been good, but it's not great. And I feel like you're wanting greatness. That's like the energy I get here, in this reading. That's where I feel like this is adding up to, Scorpio. It's like where you are is good, but you want to be great, And so that would make a lot of sense. You have the Five of Pentacles here between the Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like one of the challenges could be having the resources to make a change. That also is probably part of the fear as well. It's like if you have a business, but it's like maybe you keep bumping up against these obstacles, it's like you're almost you're saying to the universe, like, you want me to make a change, but it's like you're not giving me the resources to make the change. How am I supposed to do it, right? And I feel like part of the challenge of Neptune and Pisces as well, which we have until 2025, is like we have to find the resources. Queen of Pentacles comes up quite a bit in the readings. Queen of Pentacles is about being resourceful. It like says you might not have the money to do something. You might not have other resources as well to do something, but you actually do, but just in a different way. Queen of Pentacles could say that maybe you don't have the money to start a business, but maybe your uncle does, maybe a friend does, and it's going to require you to, step outside of a comfort zone to be able to get the resources necessary, usually with the Queen of Pentacles. But I kind of feel that here, of like needing to do something to get the resources. You have the Sun. Damn, Scorpio, really nice. It's like everything is saying new beginning in this reading for you, Scorpio. You have the Ace of Pentacles as well here between the Tower and the Three of Swords. There's a new opportunity. Something has much more potential here for you, Scorpio. Again, Seven of Wands is seeing something that has, is a card of conviction. I feel like what you are sure of is that there's more potential here in something new. I feel like if you could just make sure that other people don't control what you're doing, you're going to be very successful at this time. You have the Six of Wands, success, right here. There's a lot of success, happiness, victories. I feel like you're going to be seen as being right in the future because you're right now. That's what you need to realize. It's like people might not think the decisions you're making are correct, but they are. So I feel like that's what you need to know right now, Scorpio. Yep, damn. Are you kidding me? It's like you're glowing up here. If you have Pisces in your chart, if you're dealing with a Pisces, I would definitely watch that reading. Your reading is a little different, but I feel like you're having this major glow up here. Lovers could be love. Lovers could also be a new path. This is, I don't usually take pop outs, but I don't know, I kind of felt like I needed to take it. So Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card of being bold, being assertive, really going for something that you desire to have in your life. So there's clearly like a lot of success coming in here. And the Justice card as well. Justice is balance. Justice is law and order. But it's also kind of like cause and effect. It says, you know, what you focus on is what you're going to receive here, Scorpio. Love it. Two aces in this row as well. To me, two aces is a big time yes. You know, two aces in a row is basically the universe is a yes. So I feel that it's a big time yes for you here. If you're wondering like what to work on, what to do at this time, the Justice card is pretty simple. Justice says, if you give something energy, are you getting energy back? If yes, keep going. If no, stop. It's like pretty much justice is cause and effect. I love this right here. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles to the Empress. Really nice. Five of Pentacles definitely says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. Five of Pentacles is pretty simple because there's a church in the background here, and it represents sanctuary. It basically says, these people, they're outside in the cold. They could easily go inside the church and they could find, you know, safety, protection, all those other things, but they have to do it. So, you know, it's still a good card, but it's not really a good card, but it is a card that says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. So that includes if you don't have the resources to do something. I feel like you need to ask, how can I get the resources to do something? It's like you're coming into true abundance, and I feel like you're figuring out what true abundance is. I do feel like there could be love coming in for you, but it kind of looks like in the future. But really good reading, Scorpio. Love it. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support, Scorpio. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.